Hello viewers, how are you? Hope you are fine. Welcome back to my channel, Drawing Time with a Story. If you are new in my channel, I will introduce myself and my channel with you. I am Suraya Parvin, and in my channel I select an object or theme to draw, and while drawing I narrate some information or tell you a story or just share some personal experiences related to that theme. I hope you will enjoy my concept with me. As you saw, today I am gonna show you a concept that where the two sea meets but never mixes the water. But why this happens? It has a reason behind. Do you want to know it? So let's get know together. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel if you are new in my channel, and please press the bell icon to get notified whenever I release a brand new video just for you. So it's not two oceans meeting, it's glacial meltwater meeting the offshore waters of Gulf of Alaska. The reason for this strange phenomenon is due to the difference of water density, temperature, and salinity. Do you know what is salinity? That's the level of salt in the water. And so, what was saying that the difference of water density, temperature, and salinity of the glacial meltwater and offshore waters of Gulf of Alaska, making it difficult to mix. Kent Bruland, professor of ocean sciences at University of California, Santa Cruz, he explained the purpose of the cruise was to examine how huge eddies, how slow-moving currents ranging into the hundreds of kilometers in diameter swirl out from the Alaska coast into the Gulf of Alaska. Those eddies often carry with them huge quantities of glacial sediment, and thanks to rivers like Alaska's 286-mile-long Copper River, prized for its salmon and originating from the Copper Glacier far inland, it empties out east of Prince William Sound, carrying with it all heavy clay and sediment. And with that sediment comes iron. The glacier rivers in the summertime are like buzzsaws eroding away the mountains there, Bullen said. In the process, they lift up all this material. They call it glacial flour that can be carried out. Once these glacial rivers pour out into the larger body of water, they are picked up by ocean currents, moving east to west and begin to circulate there. This is one of the primary methods that iron found in the clay and sediment of the glacial runoff is transported to iron-deprived regions in the middle of the Gulf of Alaska. As we know that only 70% of the earth is water. It covers everything from the sea to the icy rocks and rivers, and perhaps you would also know that there are 5 oceans in the world, which are unfathomable, that is, it has no limits. It is a very difficult task to find the beginning and the end of the oceans. Don't know how many secrets are hidden in its depths. The Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean meet in the Gulf of Alaska, but we can say that these two oceans don't even meet together. This is because its water is never mixed into each other. The water of the Indian Ocean remains separate and that of the Pacific Ocean remains separate. The water of the two oceans is different. A blue is visible and light green is seen. Some people associate with mystery with religious beliefs, and some people consider it a miracle of the Creator. But what does the science say? Scientists believe that the density, temperature, and salinity of salt and fresh water are different due to the absence of both oceans. It is believed that at the place where both oceans meet, a wall of foam is formed. Due to different density, both meet each other, but its water isn't mixed. Another reason is said to be missing from both oceans. It is believed that when the rays of the sun fall on water of different density, its color changes. It seems that both the oceans meet, but its water doesn't meet in each other. Now we will share some information about the Gulf of Alaska. The Gulf of Alaska is an arm of the Pacific Ocean defined by the curve of the southern coast of Alaska, stretching from the Alaska Peninsula and Kodiak Island in the west to the Alexander Archipelago in the east, where Glacier Bay and the Inside Passes are found. The Gulf shoreline is a vast combination of forest, mountain, and a number of tidewater glaciers. Alaska's largest glaciers, the Malaspina Glacier and Bering Glacier, spill out onto the coastal line along the Gulf of Alaska. The coast is heavily indented with Cook Inlet and Prince William Sound, the two largest connected bodies of water. It includes Yakutat Bay and Cross Sound, Litua Bay, that is forced north of Cross Sound and south of Mount Fairweather. It is the site of the largest recorded tsunami in history. It serves as a sheltered place for fishing boats. The Gulf of Alaska is considered a Class 1 protected ecosystem with more than 300 grams of carbon per square meter per year, based on CWIFS data. Deepwater corals can be found in the Gulf of Alaska. Primnoa pacifica has contributed to the location being labeled as habitat areas of particular concern. The Primnoa pacifica is a deep water coral typically found between 150 meters, that is 490 feet, and 900 meters, that is 3000 feet here. Thanks to Gulf Stream, while the other sea was closed by ice in winter, just 10 degrees further north, the Gulf of Alaska was ice-free throughout the year. In 1977, the Gulf of Alaska started to manifest an unexpected and at that time inexplicable shift on its normal climate regime, resulting in a growth of the mean temperature of the sea surface and in an increased availability and variety of commercial fish species. A similar volatile climate change was observed during the 1970s in the North Pacific Seas. Do you know that the Gulf is a great generator of storms? In addition to dumping vast quantities of snow, and ice on southern Alaska, resulting in some of the largest concentrations south of the Arctic Circle. Many of the storms move south along the coast of British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and as far south as southern California, primarily during El Nino events. Much of the seasonal rainfall and snowfall in the Pacific Northwest and southern United States comes from the Gulf of Alaska. I hope that you enjoyed both the drawing and at the same time the narration of the informations. Do you know in Bangladesh there is a tea that is called the 7-layer tea. It is a specialty made in Bangladesh and it is found in specifically in a district called Sylhet. The tea is also called the 7-layer tea or the rainbow tea because of its 7 colors in 7 layers. When it was first discovered that or we just heard about the 7-layer tea, we were very amazed, but it is actually the excellence or the strategy of making 7 layers tea. Here is the trick of density 2. The trick is the 7 layers have various densities because of the liquor. The flavors and traditions associated with tea drinking are well established with a history going back centuries. Now, a unique rainbow tea developed in Bangladesh looks like it is stirring up a revolution in tea lovers' taste. The tea, which offers 7 distinct layers of color and flavor in each cup, has become the talk of Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. Rainbow tea was developed by Saiful Islam. He is 32 years old, a tea vendor from Srimangal near Sylhet, about 175 km northeast of the capital. The inventor of tea said that is he is Saiful Islam. He said that after finishing his education, I was in a fix about how to do. My passion for producing a better tea with better taste grew stronger as the taste went by. I was experimenting with different kinds of tea and finally I hit the jackpot and realized my dream. I invented the rainbow 7-color tea. However, the idea of tea with multicolored layers is far from new in Srimangal. Ramesh Ramgor, another tea vendor and a neighbor of Islam, has previously developed a 5-layer tea. In 2006, Gore opened a tea shop selling 5-layered, multicolored tea. The tea proved popular, with people traveling from Dhaka to sample the unique offering. Inspired by Gore's multicolored tea, a young Islam came up with his rainbow 7-color tea and opened a shop in Srimangal. Due to growing demand, after 1 year he relocated his parlor to Dhaka's Khilgaon Taltola market. Since launching in the capital, Islam's rainbow tea has continued to grow in popularity, with the city's tea lovers happily paying $1 a cup for a rare drinking experience. If you visit Bangladesh, you can experience this rare rainbow cup of tea. And if you are new in my channel, stay tuned with me by subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified the brand new videos whenever is released. We will draw and listen to a story. We will gossip together. We will draw together. We will grow together. I hope you enjoyed the video. So stay in touch with me. Stay in touch with Drawing Time with Story.